Today, we're going longbow versus short bow. Tiny bow versus giant bow. We're gonna see how they stack up side by side. Make a great day of it. Let's go. Today's contender side by side, PSE Supra X, 40 inches axle to axle. Darton Consequence, 29.5 inches axle to axle. PSE is rocking long bars, 30 and 15 in the back, 15 ounces of weight, 12 ounces of weight. Darton's rocking a 12-inch stabilizer with an offset bar. Target setup, hunting setup, mobile setup. Let's go head to head. We got a really nice day, by the way. Very little wind, prime time to shoot some good groups. Just gonna get some warm-up arrows in, sight in my 20. We're gonna test them close and far. See where we get.
You ever catch yourself up late at night wondering about the length of your bow? Is it long enough? Today we set out to go head to head, mono, e-mono, longbow versus short bow. It's gonna be a great day. Let's get right into it.
We'll go small bow up first. And when I say small bow, it's actually a pretty average size hunting bow. But compared to old Long Dong over there, it's kind of small. Darton Consequence up first. Round to Vegas. Let's go. Traditionally, I've went with the longer axle to axle bows, and this was an easy sell to me. It holds really well for a compact bow. I like it that way. Three pretty clean feeling shots. That is 10, 10, 8. This PSE has the whole lens and the whole shindig. Excel Achieve XP target sight, ultraview scope, 4-power doublet lens, and there's just a blue fiber in there. On a day like today when it's super bright, I don't even turn the light on. On light targets, it works pretty well. Supra X longbow. Let's go. We'll go score them up. Okay, so this is 10, 9, 10. Round 2, Darton Consequence. If you haven't considered shooting paper yet or practicing on a paper face, this winter I shot a ton of it, and I don't think anything has helped me more. Just 20 yards, same face, same shot. If you miss, it's on you, and I just think it's been great practice. And you don't have to be indoors to do it. You can do it anywhere. Just set a target up and shoot. Consequence. Round 2. That looked absolutely smoked. What is that? It's my second low miss on that target. It's a little weird. Little smidge of a low miss again. Let's score them up. So that's a X78. The reason I'll write X's down is because we can use them as a tiebreaker if we need to. Round 2, target bow. These are two completely different tools. It's not exactly apples to apples, but this is YouTube. This is fun. I want to see how close or how far apart they are. It's definitely interesting going sight picture to sight picture because this one's zoomed in, and when it's zoomed in, it looks like it's moving around a little more. Supra X. That's round 2. We'll go get a score. That is 10, 9, 9. All right, final round of the Vegas face. And then we'll go shoot a little further. Darton Consequence. See if we can smack a couple 10s. What is that? Finished with a couple strong shots. 8, 9, 10. Last round here, wind is kicking up just a little bit. It's not bad though. It's a great day to be outside shooting a bow. A little high. Misses have been trending a little high with this. Let's finish with a good strong shot. All 3 were a little high that round. I don't know what my deal was. Looks like 999. Equal. Phase 2 of this operation, where we're really going to have some fun. We're going to stretch it out to 50 and see how we stack them in there from a little further. Little intermission here. I'm going to get my marks at 50. And then we'll run it back. Okay, we're ready to start. And I'm really curious how 50 is going to go, because at 50, being deeper downtown, we should see some separation. If there's some separation, I don't know, I'm just very curious. It'll be fun. So we got our marks and we're going live, 50 yards. We'll go 5 and 5. 5 arrows with the Consequence, 5 arrows with the Supra X, back to back. That was a freaking 10. Good strong shot right out the gate. One thing that is kind of interesting bouncing from a lens to a regular sight picture is with the lens you see a little more of the jittery movement, so when you come back to a regular sight picture it looks like it's buried. Kind of gives me some confidence that way. Arrow number 2. Josh, is it bad if I'm absolutely pounding the 10 with the Darton? I think that's back to back, man. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm glad I have it on camera. Arrow number 4. That's really good. We got the old long dong out. Is that YouTube appropriate? Supra X in the hopper. I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing my arrows down there. I can't see exactly where they're hitting because it's so batched up down there. We got our friendly Mohawk friend on his busy fulfillment day. I don't know what these scores are down here because I can't see because they're all stacked so close to the middle. So we're gonna see. Darton Consequence is one of the bows we made. Best bow we could make under $1,000. Is that on the website now?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Absolutely can buy it.
So we're gonna get a score update here. Short bow, long bow, people have preconceived notions. Fun to shoot them both. It's fun to test them both. It's fun to be able to do that.
Sure.
For you, like, what's the big difference between short bow, long bow?
Short bow, long bow, usually you come into greater accuracy at distance with a longer bow than a shorter bow. The biggest place where you'll typically see it is uneven terrain. So standing out on a flat like this, you're not going to see it as much because everything's level. It's easy to hold your bow level. It's easy to hold your bow square. You start walking up hills, down hills, side hills, extreme angles, you'll see a longer bow a little more then. Outside of that, traditionally a longer bow moves slower like this.
Yes.
Right? So
And
that's
a little more mass weight.
A little more mass weight. So like a shorter axle to axle bow, you got to be really more careful about your stabilizer selection, exactly where they sit, because every little bit you change a shorter bow, you notice it way more.
Yeah.
It's a bigger impact. But in general, a short bow can shoot very, very well. It's just in uneven, awkward situations, your longer bow will typically be a little more forgiving.
So that's a really good idea for a part 2. If you guys want to see that, I don't know, let's get this video to 2,000 likes. We'll run some type of uneven test. Tally these up and see where we sit after round 1 of the long test.
Bro, apparently you were made to shoot a Darton.
Okay, so let's tally these. So
these are all 10s.
Oh yeah,
That's
I didn't see that.
X.
Yeah.
So that's 30, 38 right here.
Yeah.
8, so 38 and 30 and 8 is 46.
So we
got
got
46.
46, yeah.
Then 9, 18, 27, 36, 44. 44 to 46.
Very unsuspecting, but we still got round 2. We're gonna see who comes out.
Can I pull?
2-point deficit. I'm not exactly sure what we just saw there. I'm gonna run it back. This is the final 5 and 5. So Darton has a 2-point lead in the outdoor. Dang. When I make these style of videos, I'm just trying to make the best shots I can make. At the end of the day, I'm still human. It's super fun to test. I would encourage you to go out and do the same if you can test a bow side by side with another bow. It's a really fun thing to do, and you might get to know yourself and your shot a little better. I'm gonna get to it, but one of the things I'm learning is I shoot this index really well. It feels good the way I can wrap in and break shots. That's the first shot I made that really felt like it drifted off. Next up, PSE. Final 5 arrows with the PSE Supra X. Let's get it. If you're enjoying this, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. I'm on that road to 100,000 subscribers. It would mean a lot to me. And let's send it. Let's close it out strong. 5 strong shots. That was a little left. I kind of want to know what the score is, and I kind of don't. It's probably good that I don't. I'm just focused on making one good shot at a time. Arrow number 4. Final arrow, grand finale. Felt pretty good. Let's go tally them up. Okay, so let's add up the Darton first. That's 10, 9, 19, 19, 28, 37, 44. So the Darton was 44. I'm gonna pull the Darton arrows real quick. I got 4 9s, which makes 36, and 1 8 is 44. Very interesting day. I was probably as surprised by the results as you were. Longer bow. Consistently, I think over time it does shoot better. I caught a little rhythm today with the shorter bow and it held right there. I think the moral of the story is, at the end of the day, go shoot your bow. Dial your gear in. Have fun with archery. And if you have the opportunity, test them. Test, retest, and the more time you spend with the bow in your hands, the more dangerous you're gonna be. Anyway, I'm signing off today. I will catch you back for the next one.